What do you remember from the last episode?
We escaped the crushing, tumbling bridge.
Yeah, we almost died.
Why did you almost die?
Because the bridge started to collapse.
The bridge did start to collapse.
Because someone didn't tell us that the bridge could explode.
Are you saying me? I'm the one that's...
I realized that cord was connected to the bridge exploding 10 minutes after the campaign finished. So Maven doesn't realize it until way later in the campaign. Okay, I'm just saying that now. We're stranded on the other side of the island.
Yes, you are.
We didn't jump back over.
There are so many moments when we play together that I'm like, what's going to happen if this ends badly?
Badly.
Because thankfully you used your feats, you used your experiences.
And I almost died.
To save people. Maven almost died. I didn't have a plan for you guys failing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess as a GM, like having confidence in my players to either do the right thing or like not fail their roles is, I don't know, is it too optimistic?
Apparently, one of my class features is strange patterns. Choose a number between 1 and 12. When you roll that number on a duality die, gain a hope or clear of stress. You can change this number when you take a long rest.
One thing that I really want to encourage the both of you to do is, well, that too, but like get to know your characters and abilities really well. With the Sablewood Messengers, you, Evelyn, just did like Vicious Entangle the whole time.
I did. I couldn't do anything else.
You had other abilities and things like that. And so as your
My
characters...
other abilities weren't good for fighting.
I know, but you could have used the environment. What I'm saying is that there's more than... I hate this phrase. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Like there's more than one way to do things. And so...
Okay.
I really want the both of you to get to know your characters really well because you both have really unique talents and abilities that might be applicable beyond just punch a thing or lift something heavy, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so just like what you just said, that you do have a class trait that would be helpful in situations that if you remember that you have it, you can take advantage of it.
I picked the number 8.
You picked the number 8? Why did you pick the number 8 as your... What is it? Mysterious number?
It's called Strange Patterns.
Strange Patterns. And you picked the number 8 for your strange pattern?
Yeah, and then I can change it whenever I take a long rest. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
2.
2?
2.
All right. Evelyn, will you pick a card?
Yes, I can. Your present. Do you believe more in fate or free will? Why? Oh my goodness, what?
I would do free will.
Why is that? Why does Han think that it's free will and not fate?
Whenever someone does say it is fate, that it's fate that this happened, like, no, it's really not.
It's the choices that they made that led up to it.
Yeah, it's the choices that you made.
I believe it's more free will. Fate can change. If it's the God's will, then it's the God's will. But mostly it's how you choose to do it, not, hey, so you're this new chosen hero, so yeah.
You can see one of the Infernus standing by you as well, also doubled over, holding their side, panting.
Oh no. You said one.
And you have a moment where you realize that there is no one else standing by you. You do not see Alray, and you do not see the other Infernus, as the sounds of rubble and ruin and water fill the air, after which there's a moment of pure, dreadful silence. At first, all you can hear is the sound of water and waves crashing against stone, against the rubble down below you. What are you, Maven, what are you feeling right now?
Numb. But probably like I'm gonna explode.
Numb, but you're gonna explode? Yeah. How is Han feeling right at this moment?
Han...
I should have answered in my character voice.
Han is feeling worn out.
You did carry a couple people away from a collapsing bridge, so I could see how you'd feel worn out. So Maven, as you're feeling numb, and Han, as you're feeling worn out, you look around you and all you see is the remnants of the bridge that you're standing on. You look down past the end of the bridge to see the shroud once again clouding everything on the horizon. Now that the pillars are gone and the blue fire is gone, there's nothing that is pushing the shroud back. And so where once before you were able to see from one side of the island to another, now you only see shroud, blocking your view of the side of the island that you just left. Where you came from, your home is no longer in sight and no longer in reach. Maven, are you aware of your surroundings at this moment?
No.
No. Han, are you aware of your surroundings at this moment?
I think you will be more aware of your surroundings than I would.
Maven, you don't notice anything going on. Han, do you want to make an instinct roll for me?
22 with hope.
22 with hope. That's really good. You look around and you see the other people with you on the bridge. You see Maven with a look of shock on her face. She isn't looking around. She isn't moving. She's just kind of standing there. What did you say? Numb. You see one of the Infernus scrambling towards the edge of the bridge, looking over the edge of the bridge and down to the water below. And then you see Gabriel. What do you want to do?
Oh, no. I forgot I saved him. Oh, I saved him.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Oh, I forgot I saved him.
Well, I'm sorry. He's just like the meanest character. But Maven kind of had to save him. It's in her morals to save
she
people.
didn't have to.
It's in her morals to save people, okay? Even if it's Gabriel.
What do you two want to do?
Could Maven look around?
You want to look around. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
It's buildings, people, something that would show where we are, I guess. Not where we are. We know where we are. But, like, who we're going to be around, maybe? Instinct roll. 13 with fear.
You got a 13 with fear. And so as you're looking around, actually, which direction are you looking? I should ask that. Are you looking all around or are you looking in a specific direction?
Yeah, I'm starting to look like all the way around, like everywhere.
You look behind you, beyond the edge of the bridge. You just see the shroud engulfing everything in this thick fog, in this thick haze. You can hear the water below you, though you can't see it very clearly. As your gaze turns around towards the other side of the bridge, you see a gate leading into what looks like a courtyard beyond. Although you can hear voices and commotion, you don't see anybody at the gate or just beyond the gate, though you can tell that there are people that direction.
Is it a gate so like it's down and we can't go through, or
look at our
okay,
map.
Okay, I see that.
So you see a gate with a tower connected to it, and just beyond you see a courtyard.
Hans, do you think
Hans?
Han? It's Han, not Hans. Hans, there's a gate. I think it's a village. Do you think we should find help?
Sure.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess we should relay that to the rest of the group. Like, we should probably find some help there.
As you say that, you look towards the Infernus that is looking over the edge of the bridge, and they don't move. You look towards Gabriel, and you see Gabriel looking out beyond the edge of the bridge towards the shroud, towards the other side of the island. You can see him breathing really heavy and really deeply.
I don't think they're listening. Which Infernus is still alive?
I don't know. Do you want to go check?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go check.
All right, you walk over towards the Infernus, and although they look very similar, they were dressed very similar. The horns coming out of their head, the decorations and the jewels and the ornaments that they both had on were very similar. But as you get close to this Infernus, you could tell that it's the girl that is looking over the edge of the bridge down towards the water, down towards the haze.
Okay, I bend down and crouch next to her, and I like put my arm over her shoulders. I'm like, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Let's go get some help. So maybe we could find them later.
You can feel her sobbing under your arm, the convulsions of her body. You can't hear it, but you can feel her crying underneath the weight of your arm. And as you finish talking to her, she looks over at you and says,
I don't understand why this happened. This was supposed to be a good day. A day of renewal. A day of reunion.
I don't know. Maybe we can find out what happened.
Maybe it has to do something with Sir Archaludon.
Say who?
Sir Archaludon. Gabriel's dad. Sir Archaludon, right?
Is that the name that you... Is that the name that you wrote in your... Captain Garn.
Oh.
What was his name?
Sir Archaludon. I am so curious how you got Sir Archaludon from Captain Garn.
I thought it was...
We're just experiencing
Is
this
that
sad
what,
moment.
just
Yes.
how you
Sir
remember it? Or
Yes.
is that what you wrote down?
No, that's what I remember.
Write down
That's
the correct one.
Sir Archaludon. That's interesting.
She's
Yeah.
crying, and then he says, Sir Archaludon.
You say Sir Archaludon, and she just turns around and looks at you with this look on her face of utter confusion as to what words just came out of your mouth. And you can see tears like running down her cheeks as her eyebrow just lifts. Like, what?
I correct him and say that his name was Captain
As you
His
say
name
the
was
name
Captain Garn.
Captain Garn, you can hear movement, and you look over at Gabriel, and he turns and looks at the three of you. He doesn't say anything for a moment. You can just see him there, a look of shock on his face as he breathes deeply in and out, in and out. He didn't move. He didn't try to save me. He didn't do anything. He just stood there. He didn't move.
Maven's shoulders just like slump down a bit, and she says, some people just can't. They run or they freeze. It's you never know which one it'll be.
I need you to make me an instinct roll.
Okay.
I want you to see how comforting or convincing this statement that you just said is.
18 with fear.
18 with fear. He looks at you, and for a moment you can see almost a moment of understanding on his face. But then as he continues to think about what you just said, you see anger come across his face. And he looks at you, and then he looks over at Han, and he is going to, since you rolled with fear, he is going to rush Han, and he's going to try to push you over. So I need you to make an agility saving throw.
15 with hope.
As Gabriel rushes over to you and tries to shove you, what do you want to do to try to avoid him?
Sidestep and catch his shirt.
Yeah. Sidestep and catch his shirt.
Okay. You sidestep and you catch his shirt. Like, what do you want to do after that?
Stand him back up.
Standing back up. What do you mean? Describe to me
Like pull his shirt back up and lift him in the air, like kind of like that.
And set it back down.
I mean,
keep
set him back
in the
down.
air? Okay, set him back.
I mean, keep him. I don't know.
So like stop his momentum going forward and just like hold him in place.
Yeah.
All right. You hold him in place. I am going to burn a fear.
Oh no.
and you grab him, and he tries to yank away from you, and he's going to turn and he's going to try to punch you. What is your evasion score?
Why?
12.
Oh, why did I save him?
He swings at you and connects and knocks you right in the face, knocking you over and backwards, doing 3 damage.
Dang.
What is your threshold?
That's gotta hurt.
Okay, 6 and 13. Dealing 3 damage, so that's
1 hit point.
minor damage. Do you want to burn a shield slot?
No?
No? You just want to take the 1 hit point? Okay. He punches you and then he grabs you by your shirt collar. Are you wearing the bomber jacket? Is that still part of your character's outfit?
No.
Or are you wearing this like the school uniform?
Actually, yeah, I'm wearing the bomber jacket.
He grabs you by your jacket and he says, "My dad said that people like you is why stuff like this was going to happen. He said that you were clinging to some made-up past, that you couldn't see the future for what it was. You couldn't accept what was going to happen, and because of that, this was happened. This, I don't know how, but this is all your fault."
He doesn't know how this is all your fault. Kinda sounds
Could I
familiar.
punch him?
You wanna make an attack
I
on him?
want to punch him.
All right, his evasion score is an 11, so go ahead and roll.
15 with hope.
Yeah, now I regret saving Gabriel.
Okay. Wow. All right.
15 with hope.
15 with hope. All right.
Yeah.
Describe to me how you do it. How do you want to
It's
do
like
this?
he's about to throw another punch, and then I
Because
catch.
he's holding on to your
yeah,
coat at the moment.
Yeah,
You
I
actually
catch his other hand, and then I punch him.
You punch him in the face, and you can hear a crack underneath your knuckles. And when you bring your hand back, you can see blood starting to come from his nose. Make me
dang
a
it.
damage roll. So roll a d4.
Oh, D4?
Yeah.
My
So
four.
the pyramid.
4.
So in Daggerheart, an unarmed attack
That's a 4.
is you roll a d4 for damage. That's a 4. Okay, so that's 1 hit point. Okay, that's 1 hit point. I'm gonna burn another fear.
Oh, dang it.
I
was
am
gonna
going
intervene.
to. You want to try to intervene?
I want to intervene.
No.
Before these two kill each other from brawling it out.
Well, I'm gonna burn a hope first.
You mean a fear?
Yes. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know.
How about
say
every
hope.
time you say hope, we get an extra hope?
Just to balance it out.
Yeah.
Just to balance it.
Considering how often I mispronounce like what I'm gonna say, you guys would end up with like a bajillion hope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a fear,
Fear.
and I'm gonna try to attack you back. You ready? So what Gabriel does is he wipes the blood from his nose and he looks at his hand to see, the blood coming out of his nose. So he punches you. The unexpected impact knocks you back and onto the ground. And he's going to do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
That's an extra point.
I'll just use a shield for that one.
You just want to
Yep.
burn a shield to have no damage.
I am going to flip him over onto the ground and slam his head into the concrete.
You want to try to flip him over? All right, make an agility roll first to see if you're able to flip him over. And then if you're successfully able to do that, then you can make an
17
attack
with
roll.
hope.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Would that be strength?
Yes, that would
Oh,
be
so I have
strength.
a +2.
All of this is like unarmed. You're brawling. All of this is an unarmed attack, so it's a strength roll.
23 with hope +2 is 20. It's 25 with hope.
Gosh darn it.
25.
How do you do this?
That more than does it. Make me a damage roll.
4
4.
again.
Describe to me how you slam him into the.
Like so I grab his collar and then I just slam him into the ground and keep him there.
As you slam his head to the ground, you can hear the crunch of bone against stone, and you can see him be dazed. He's trying to blink, trying to focus
Okay,
as
this
you
is where
hurt
I
him.
step in.
Okay, how do you want to step in?
I'm half tempted to just punch Hans and then drag them both by the collars of their shirts.
Not Hans.
Han! I'm sorry. I rush over to where the two are fighting on the ground, and I hit Hans in the back of the head and like grab his collar and pull him
I'm
back.
not Hans.
Han! I hit Han in the back of the head and grab his collar and like pull him back off of Gabriel.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Okay, what do I have to beat? His evasion?
What is your evasion? 10.
Please. Oh, hey! That's a 15 with fear. Why does my fear dice roll so high? Anyway, 15 with fear.
Okay, so I get another fear. You roll higher than a 10, and so you're able to pull him off. As you pull not Hans, as you pull Han off of Gabriel, Gabriel is going to get up, and he's going to try to push the both of you over. So I'm going to roll. What is your evasion?
11.
I got a 16.
No!
As you're pulling Han up off of Gabriel, Gabriel quickly pushes himself off the ground and stands up and charges at the both of you to push both of you over. I need both of you to make an agility check to see whether or not you go tumbling or whether you can recover. You don't.
I'd say 19 with hope.
Yeah, you don't need to do hope or fear since it's like a
19.
19.
Can you burn a hope, please?
Why? What'd you get?
9.
4.
13.
13. All right.
Oh my gosh, just
as he
barely.
shoves the both of you, how do you want to recover from it?
I'm still holding it.
I get back up and then charge at him.
No, because I'm still holding your collar. You'd be dragging me.
You're pulling Han away from Gabriel. Gabriel stands up and tries to push the both of you.
I take one of my legs and put it behind me and like stumble back a little bit, but
Are you still holding on to Han?
I'm still holding on to Han. So
You're still holding on to Han? Okay.
Yeah, so I like push him behind me and I'm like, I start yelling to stop.
Using your words?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make me a presence check to see if you can be convincing enough.
Why did I? Oh my gosh, apparently Maven isn't very convincing. That's 13 with hope.
Okay.
Hey, I got hope!
Gabriel tries to rush at you, and you put yourself in between him and Han, and what exactly do you want to say to him to try to get him to stop?
We're trying not to die. Why just stop trying to beat each other to a pulp? Just stop.
Gabriel pauses for a moment, and again he reaches up and wipes the blood away from his nose and kind of wipes it on his uniform.
I like look in my bag and I pull out like a handkerchief and throw it at him. Yeah.
You throw it at him? Okay,
At his face. So at least the bleeding will stop.
he grabs the handkerchief and he looks at you kind of confused for a moment. And with somewhat of an angry look on his face, he brings the handkerchief up and, to his nose to try to catch the bleeding from his nose.
And I look back at Hans and I'm like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's Han.
Han! I'm sorry.
How about I get a fear every time you say Hans so that way we can balance this out.
I look back at Han, and I yell, what in the blazing worlds are you doing?
Fighting back.
We're trying not to die. We're trying to stay alive as long as possible, and you two beating each other isn't gonna help us at all. We're gonna need to find a way back to our side of the island. You and Gabriel fighting isn't gonna help that.
Is it enough to calm you down for
I
the
still
moment?
have a grudge against Han.
Gabriel.
You still have a grudge against yourself?
Against Gabriel.
Against Gabriel. I think that is very well established at this point, that you have a grudge against Gabriel.
I like pull him closer and like examine his head, and I'm like, "Are you bleeding? Are you bleeding anywhere? Where are you? Or is it just bruises?" I pull another handkerchief out of my bag and start like
No, I'm like,
wiping
I take it. I guess not.
I hand him another handkerchief because apparently I have a lot of those.
Okay. You hand him
I hand him another handkerchief, and then he just starts putting it to the wound. I guess.
Do you?
Yes.
What do you do with the
Yes,
handkerchief?
I put it to the wound.
You put it to the wound.
I put it to the wound.
Both of you go make an instinct roll for me. You need to beat a 10.
13 with hope.
22 with hope.
After this moment that the two of you have together, you both look around. Gabriel is still standing in front of you, like with his handkerchief up to his nose, kind of not looking defeated, but, having, his shoulders are drooping a little bit as he
Did I
tends
break
to
his skull?
as he tends to his, you hurt each other. You both lost hit points. So, yeah, as he tends to his wounds, you look beyond Gabriel and you see that the Infernus is no longer on the bridge.
I frantically look around. Where is she? Did she jump?
Okay, look. Where do you want to look around?
Look in the water.
22 with hope. 22
Look
with
in
hope.
look past the gate.
Those are two different directions. Which direction do you want to
I look to the gate. She looks to the water. I rolled a 22 with hope.
I rolled a 14 with fear.
A 14 with fear. So who wants to go first?
I'm looking at the water.
Me.
But-
You want to go over and look at the water?
I'm looking at the water. He's looking at the gate, but he'll go first.
You look towards the gate, and just beyond the gate, you see the courtyard. And even though you can still hear the sound of voices, the courtyard isn't full of people, but you do see one figure standing almost in the middle of the courtyard, not moving. Maven, you walk over to the edge of the bridge and you look over. And as you look over, you look down towards the water. You can still hear it, lapping up against the stones beneath. And because you're so high up and because of the shroud, you can barely make out what's down below you. You can see bits of rubble and fragments of the bridge that are sticking up out of the shroud. And for a moment, you think you can see something moving eerily through the shroud down below you.
Shroud crocodiles?
Maybe.
But I'm not going to go down there to find out.
Can I see what the figure is?
I'm going to turn back to Han and, go and see if...
Well, tell the group that you saw something in the water.
I just look panicked. I don't know what I saw.
You want to head towards the gate?
Yeah.
All right.
I look towards Gabriel and I say, "There's something in the water. I can't tell, but don't go down there.
Three of us left.
Don't go down there."
You walk through the gates into this courtyard, into this market, and you look around and you can see that it has striking similarities to the one that you just left on your side of the island. The design of some of the buildings, some of the colors look the same. You would think almost for a moment that you were in the courtyard that you just came from. But as you continue to look around, you notice how things are different. Even though the foundation of this courtyard, of this place is the same, you could tell that, the designs on the buildings, the colors that they use, things that are scattered around this courtyard look familiar, but at the same time look somewhat strange. As you continue to look around the courtyard, you notice that you don't see people. You can hear voices, but for some odd reason you don't really see people except for one figure standing in front of a fountain located in the middle of the courtyard.
Investigate the figure.
Do you want to,
Yep.
Yeah.
from a distance, or do you want to go up?
I'm gonna go a little closer. Did you roll doubles?
Did you get a critical success?
Dang it, he rolled doubles.
Okay.
Doesn't rolling doubles
Could
mean
you
you
burn
can?
another hope for me,
Doesn't rolling
please?
doubles mean you can clear a hit point?
You can clear stress.
Not a hit point.
No, hit point comes from rest or potions or magic.
13 with hope.
With a 13 with hope and a critic, I guess I don't get to put one of my ravens up on my fear tracker. You walk closer to this figure standing in front of this fountain in the middle of the courtyard, and you can see that it is the Infernus. She's looking up at this fountain, and as you get closer
So then what was in the water?
I don't know. I don't want to find
What
out.
if it was the other Infernus?
I don't want to find out. I really don't want to find out. Okay, continue.
As you walk up towards this fountain in the middle of the courtyard, you can see all of these ornate carvings on the outside of the fountain. In the middle of the fountain, you see what looks like 4 creatures with wings on their back in the middle of the fountain. And out of the middle of the fountain, a tall column. And on top of that column, you see what looks like a human, but with wings on its back, spread open wide. And it carries a shield and a staff in each of its hands. Since you rolled a critical success, as you were looking at this fountain in the middle of this courtyard, as you're looking at the different markings and designs and the shapes and the features of this fountain, you notice a plaque at the base of this figure with wings at the top of the fountain.
Angel?
And you can see these letters carved into the plaque beneath the figure on top. This, for our listeners, this is a piece of paper with with a plaque on it. That it is a 5x5 grid with a bunch of letters. I'm going to put a picture of this up on Patreon if you want to see what we're talking about. But imagine a 5x5 grid of squares, and then from left to right, from top to the bottom, if you want to try to do this at home, the letters are LLEWR. The next line is DIAME. The next line is EASEH. The next line is NYTHT. And the bottom line is NAMEA. So that is for you. You look at this plaque and you can see that even though it looks old, even though it looks ancient, and some of
Which one of us are you talking to?
Him, because he got
Han,
the critical.
okay.
Yeah, Han, because he got the critical success. You're looking at this plaque, and you can tell just by looking at it that it looks ancient. It looks very old. Like the carving, some of the carvings in it have chipped away. Some of the metal has rusted, and even though there are little bits and pieces gone, it has been well preserved.
What do I see?
Do you want to point it at? You want to show? Do you want to tell her about it? Tell her what you
Yes.
noticed. Yeah.
I'm like, it's a plaque.
It's a plaque.
What the flack?
It's a plaque. It's a plaque up there.
As the both of you are staring up at this plaque on this fountain, the Infernus next to you, she says,
What is that creature?
Which one? The one on top or the other ones?
she points up at the figure on top of the fountain, and she says,
It looks like you, but with wings.
I don't know.
Can humans do that? Do you have wings?
Not as far as I know.
No.
There shouldn't be any humans with wings. I've read I've read history of some beings that had wings, but none that looked like that.
both of you, go ahead and make me an instinct roll real quick.
13 with fear. Oh my gosh. He rolled a critical success now.
Okay. With the critical success, again, Han, all of a sudden you hear a sound. You look just beyond the fountain in the middle of the square, and you can see a small figure peeking out from one of the buildings on the other side of the square.
Uh-oh. Could you, point that out to Maven?
I tell, hey guys, there's a figure over there.
Is that going to be the voice of your character?
No. Hey guys, there's a figure over there.
I'm like, I look over and I say, what is that? What is that?
It's called me rolling critical success.
All right, yeah. You both peer around the side of this fountain in the middle of the square and look over at this figure behind the building. You can see that it's like a small child, you think, because you don't recognize what it is. It looks small, it looks humanoid, but the ears on this small creature are huge. And as you lock eyes with this little creature, it disappears behind the building.
Oh boy. we're gonna have a fun time meeting the new residents.
Could I investigate the statue?
Oh, I was about to ask. Han, do you care exploring as to what that was?
I wanna go investigate the statue first.
What are you trying to investigate it for? What are you trying to look
See
for?
what type of animal it is.
You don't
The
recognize
animals
it.
at the base or
The top.
creature at top? Okay, go ahead and make an instinct roll.
Wait.
14 with hope.
Again, you look at the top of this fountain in the middle of the square, and as you look at it more closely, you can see that it does, in fact, look like a human, even though some of the details and the features of the sculpture at the top of the fountain look worn with age. You can see little bits of green and decay over time. You don't know how old this fountain is, but you can tell it is old. But even though some of the finer details and the features on this figure are worn away with time, you can tell that it is human. As you walk around the outside of this fountain to see this figure from another angle, you look and you see what looks to be a star or a collection of stars maybe on the shield of this fountain. And you look behind and you can see...
No.
Not the United States. You look behind on the back of the figure and you can see wings coming out of the back of this humanoid figure.
Could I look through the notebook that Kiara gave to us and see if I can find something in the notebook that looks like that?
Just anything on the fountain?
Just anything.
Okay, yeah, go
Is there
ahead.
anything in the notebook that she gave us? Or the papers that we stole?
You're throwing out three different things. So do you want to investigate the statue? Do you want to grab your book? Do you want to...
Grab the book and compare the statue to the pages.
I'll do papers, and she does book.
Well, let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
So you want to read the book and see if there's anything in the book that correlates with what? With what's on the statue?
With what's on the fountain.
With what's on the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll. Make a knowledge roll.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okay. I have +2 on the... Yes.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help at all.
Oh no.
That's an 11.
You need a burden of hope to help her.
4.
16 with hope.
16 with hope.
Thank you.
16 with hope. You pull your book out and you open it up and flip through the pages. You don't quite know what you're looking for, but you're looking up at the statue, down to your book, up at the statue, down to your book, and trying to see if there's anything inside of the book that might look like what you're looking at in this fountain in front of you, whether it be the creatures at its base, whether it be the figure up at top or anything like that. And you don't really see anything that looks too similar.
Can I copy down what I'm seeing onto the book for later?
But do you remember the words at the back of our book?
There were words at the back of our book?
Yeah.
Really?
The symbols.
Oh, I wrote something down.
So who wants to do it?
Me.
Me, you. What do you want to do?
I want to look at compare the back of the book and see if any of the hieroglyphics match it.
Are you talking about the ripped out pages or the back of the notebook that she
The back
gave
of
you?
the notebooks.
Okay.
I'm going to copy down what I'm seeing under
All right.
this.
So are you gonna, sketching all of this out, writing it down?
Yeah.
As you
So
go
I'm
ahead
doing that.
and as you're sketching all of this out and writing it down, Han, what did you roll for knowledge?
22.
22
With hope.
With hope. 22 with hope. You look on the back of the book.
I got it.
To see this. For those of you listening, I just handed another piece of paper to Han that has markings on it, curious markings that are found in the back of the notebook that Kiara gave them in the beginning of this campaign. Again, I'm going to put a picture of all of these up on Patreon. If you want to check those out, you can head over to fumblelore.com to see those pictures.
How about she does her book now?
Oh, yeah. Can we look at the papers that Kiara gave us?
Yeah. Papers. I'll do the papers.
Well,
I'll do the papers.
that we-
Go ahead and make me another instinct roll, both of you.
18 with hope.
15 with fear.
All right, I get a fear. Since you roll with fear, as you are sketching all of these down, you all of a sudden get distracted by a sound, something that sounds like window shutters slamming shut. And you look over to your left, and as you look over to your left, are you using a pen, a pencil, a scribe? How are you? What writing implement? A pencil. As you're writing in your journal, you look over and distracted, you press a little too hard and tear one of the pages in your notebook. Han, you hear this slam on one side of the courtyard, and you look over and you can see a series of windows on one of the buildings. And as you keep looking, you can see one of the windows slowly start to open a little bit, and you almost see the shape of something on the inside looking out towards you. As you look at this building, you hear another sound, and you look back towards where you were looking earlier, where you saw this small figure, to again see this small figure at the edge of this building. But instead of peeking its head around, it is now standing at the edge of the building, looking out at the both of you, at the three of you in the middle of this courtyard.
Can I investigate it?
Do you want to walk over? Do you want to just look? What are you doing?
I walk over.
You want to walk over?
17 with hope.
17 with hope. You walk over, and the closer you get, the more this little creature comes into view for you. You look at this figure, and you can see it is a child, and it looks somewhat humanoid, but it has dark red skin and these huge green eyes that look at you in curiosity. As you walk over to it, it sort of shrinks back a little bit. But since you rolled so high, and since you rolled high and you rolled with hope, it starts to duck behind the building. But as you get close, its curiosity kind of overtakes it a little bit, and it starts walking up towards you. From a metagame standpoint, this creature is a goblin. But
you don't know that.
Yes, but that said, part of the experience of your side of the island is that you have not seen this type of creature before. You haven't seen a goblin before.
Could I say hello there?
Hello there.
Hello
Just
there.
like that?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Do you want to do anything, or do you just want to say hello?
I just want to say hello.
Okay. You say hello, and as you do, you can see these large ears on the side of this creature kind of perk up a little bit in recognition, and it says back to you,
Hello.
At this point, I've kind of noticed that Han is not by us anymore, and I look over to see him talking to what in the earth is that?
Could I
to
tell
a
him
strange
to
creature.
follow me?
No, I don't think you should say follow me. They probably would know not to do that.
I'm like, hey, could you come follow me? I say, hey.
Voice!
I say, hey, do you know anything about that statue over there?
it looks at the statue and then it looks back at you and it says,
Of course, everyone knows about the statue.
Do you know what type of animal it is?
What creature?
What do you mean? The ones on the bottom of the fountain?
No, the one on the top.
it looks at the fountain in the middle of the square and then it looks at you with this confused look on its face, as if it's curious why you don't recognize what it is. And it says,
What do you mean?
Come, follow me, I'll show you.
you walk towards the fountain in the middle of the square and you look behind you and you can see this small child following you. But not only is the small child following you, you all of a sudden see another small child following you. This one, instead of having dark red skin and green eyes, it has blue skin, but the same kind of green eyes, both of them looking up at you as they're kind of following you towards the fountain in the middle of the square. Maven, What are you doing at this moment?
I start to like actually look up and pay attention to Han, and I get this really confused look on my face when I see little weirdly colored children following him. I'm like, and I say, "What did you do? What did you do? What?" I'm confused.
Okay, so you
scare them.
want to talk to Han, or are you just saying this out loud?
It's directed at Han, but it's mostly just out loud.
Make me an instinct roll.
Instinct. Okay. That's 9 with fear.
Now with man,
You're gonna scare them away.
you say this, I guess, in the direction of Han and these kids. And as these kids are following Han, they peer around Han and they see you, Maven, looking at them in confusion, bewilderment, and they look at your face and then they look over towards the Infernus. And as they look at the both of you, Maven, and the Infernus, you can see that they suddenly get startled and they run off back towards the building and
What
duck
about
behind
Gabriel?
the building.
Where's Gabriel?
Where's Gabriel?
Can I look around for Gabriel?
You want to look around for Gabriel?
I go back to the tiny children.
I'm gonna look for Gabriel first.
You want to look for Gabriel first? Okay, make another instinct roll real quick.
It's 14 with hope.
You look around the courtyard trying to get some idea of where Gabriel is in all of this, and you don't see him in the courtyard, but as you look out beyond the gate towards the bridge where you just came from, you can see Gabriel standing just beyond the gate, looking inside cautiously. As he looks out into the courtyard, and you can see that he's not looking at you, he's looking out towards where these small creatures were that ducked behind the building.
Could I go get the tiny children?
You want to walk back over?
Yes.
All right, walk back over. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell them it's okay. They won't hurt you.
Make a presence roll.
I won't hurt you, but I might hurt you with books.
I'd say 20 with hope.
The sound of your voice makes these little heads pop around the edge of the building again, and you can see not one, not two, but you see a whole small group of kids poking their heads around this building. And you can see not only ones that look somewhat humanoid with large ears, but you can see other ones that have what looks like antenna, and you can see ones that have these big teeth and these big eyes that all look at you in wonderment. The first one that has the dark red skin and the green eyes, again, comes up towards you. And as it comes up towards you, more and more of these little creatures start to follow around the edge of this building until all of a sudden you're surrounded by a dozen of these small children. You don't recognize what types of species these are. You haven't seen them before, but the fact that they're so childlike in their nature, they're looking at you with such a sense of awe and wonderment, you can't help but be intrigued by these unfamiliar creatures coming up and surrounding you. Wow, looks like things might actually be looking up for our adventurers. But who knows? You're going to have to join in to the next episode to find out what happens. On that note, thank you so much for listening to this episode. We have such a fun time, not only recording these episodes, but putting them together with music and sound effects and trying to make them as enjoyable to listen to as it was to play. So if you like what we're doing, please give us a 5-star review on your podcast player. And the best way to help us out would be to share this with people that you think might enjoy these cinematic, family-friendly episodes that we do. On that note, there were a couple of notes that I handed out during the campaign today that you can find pictures and representations of over on Patreon. Joining us on Patreon not only gives you a behind-the-scenes look at the world that we're building here in Ithrodel, but it also will give you additional content like the puzzles and cryptics and ciphers and all that kind of stuff that our adventurers are going to encounter on their journeys. And if you want to help dictate the kinds of things that our adventurers face, you could become a lore keeper and help develop the Boon and Bane system, voting on enemies or items or experiences that will either help or hinder our adventurers on their journeys. Speaking of patrons, I want to give a special shout out to Paulo Chekatoy and I'm Not a Witch, I'm Your Wife for helping to support the show. If you want to join that list and be part of our adventure, head over to Fumblelore.com to find out more. And be sure to join us next time for some more Fumblelore.
Hans, there's a gate. I think it's a village. Do you think we should find help?
Sure.
Gosh, can you be any more blunt about that?
I don't know.
Less enthused? Sure.
Less enthusiastic.
All right.
You said that like you were like happy or something.
So there was this game when I was a kid called Warcraft 2.
Yeah.
And one of the races that you could play was orcs. And every time you clicked on an orc, like a voice would say something. And so the grunts, whenever you're like clicking on the worker, it's like, yes, all right, okay,
All right.
right away. Like so unenthusiastic.